the HCC Hawks. We invite you to listen along with our broadcast today on Stream Live Tampa on YouTube, Twitter, Twitch, and Facebook. The HCC Hawks are 1-1. The visiting College of Central Florida are 3-0. Enjoy the broadcast and enjoy this beautiful afternoon.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to George Steinbrenner Community Field for today's ball game with the Hillsborough Community College Hawks against the College of Central Florida, the Patriots today. HCC comes in 1-1. The Patriots come in at 3-0. This is Mikey Paris, and as always, in the immortal words of the recently departed Larry King, Stream Live Tampa, hello! My broadcast partner, Jim Delaney, will be along momentarily. He has one of those pesky jobs, but he will be here as soon as he can, and he'll be joining the broadcast. Go ahead and spread the word. Stream Live Tampa, broadcasting on YouTube, Twitter, Facebook, and Twitch. As you comment along with today's game, I can catch you on Facebook, and I'll be happy to give you a shout-out for saying hello. Momentarily, we're going to hit the national anthem, and we'll be right back. Pitching today for the Hawks will be Rudy Gomez, right-hander out of Hialeah, Florida, Master Academy Lakes, and via St. Leo. Setting the defense for the Hawks will be Gilbert in left, Mella in center, Thomas in right, Fitzgerald at third, Aguia at short, Marin at second, Valdez at first, and our battery today again, Rudy Gomez and Vi behind the plate.
Pitching for the Hawks, number 19, Rudy Gomez.
You hear it? That's what you hear.
Leading off for the Hawks today is second baseman Nicholas Calero, Miami, Florida, Columbus High. As always, the eagle eyes of an umpire. Got to get the left field gate shut. They know all, see all. Beautiful day here at George Steinbrenner Community Park with the Super Bowl stadium in the background. We're underway with a nice straight one right down the pipe. Out quick, 0-2. The 0-2 pitch from Gomez. Good morning, good evening, and good night. 3 straight pitches for the first out of the ball game. Batting second is the third baseman, Matthew Cedarberg. Gomez looks in. Just misses low. The 1-0 pitch. Ball bounced up the middle. Nice effort by Aguia, but to no avail. That's going to be a base hit. Batting third now for the Patriots will be their left fielder, Miguel Usechi. Usechi out of Caracas, Venezuela. Been looking forward to saying that name all day. Filling it up. First pitch fastball strike. He says he steps out. Gomez with a bubble blow ball outside. One and one here, just getting started. Man on first, 1 out. Gomez to the plate. Fouled off. Just a Chamber of Commerce weather day here in Tampa, Florida, folks. If you're coming down for the Super Bowl, bring a lot of money. Those tickets are not cheap. Nice lead over at first. Two down with 2 strikeouts. Batting fourth for the Patriots, Jesselyn Whitehead, first baseman out of Orlando. Man on first with 2 outs now. Gomez looking to work around the 1-out single. Leaning lead at first by Cedarberg. Bang, bang play at first on the throw over. Mr. Jim Wingo tuning in on Facebook. Clay Michael. Striking on the hands. Whitehead, 6'3", 212. The 0-1 count. Misses upstairs. Two outs in the first. Ball hits slow to the shortstop. Aguia, nice pickup. Over to first for the out. That'll retire the side. We'll be right back and set the Patriot defense for you and run through the lineup of the HCC Hawks. Once again, you're listening to Stream Live Tampa. Mikey Paris. Back here live, George Steinbrenner Community Field. Taking the field now will be the College of Central Florida Patriots. It'll be Usechi in the left, Mendez in center, Hondras in right, Cedarberg the third baseman, Gonzalez at shortstop, Calero the second baseman, Whitehead over at first, and our pitcher today is Clayton, and catching is Holchen. Nice little pop up there. Logan Clayton on the hill, right-hander out of New Smyrna Beach. Once again, folks, we'll remind you when the walk-up music plays, we have to turn off our sound, so don't think that your sound is going off just because of copyright rules.
John Wick.
Leading off for the Hawks today will be Adrian Mella, center fielder, out of Hialeah, Florida. Clayton with the wind. First pitch swing it, fouled it right back. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Once again in on the hands. Strike two. Mr. Rob Dolnion from Jim's favorite state of Michigan. That state up north. Ground ball up the middle. Gonzalez, nice play. Not going to get him. That'll go as a hit. Did a fine job getting to that ball. It's going to be a hit either way.
Now batting, number 9, Ben Gilbert.
This is a dollar bill.
Was it the money that made me a son? Popping them prices that made it.
Batting now for the Hawks is Benji Gilbert, the left fielder. First pitch swinging also. Being aggressive today, right out of the gate. 0-1 with Mello on first. Here's the pitch. Misses outside. Throw over to first, not in time. Infield hit. Mellows on with a single. Just missed. Two balls and a strike now. Gilbert, number 9, lefty. Here's the pitch. It's down in the dirt. Strayed slightly from first base, but got back in plenty of time. Hitters count to Gilbert. 3 balls and a strike. Nobody out, top of the first, bottom of the first, pardon me. There's a ball sting to left field, right to the left fielder. Usechi on the catch.
Now batting, number 18, Nico Montez.
Recollection of history in the making during our generation.
Allow me to reintroduce myself. My name is
Now batting for the Hawks is Nico Montez, the DH today. Ball catches the corner for strike 1. Flying in from Durant High School, Jim Delaney has made his appearance.
I'm here.
He'll be taking over the play-by-play.
We'll let you finish this inning, and then I'll do the second.
Tell you what I'll do, Jim. I'll finish this inning, and I'll let you take the second. No balls and a strike now. Montez, left-handed batter. Mella's going. Nice pitch to throw on. They're going to get him. Nice throw by Holton. That erases Mella. Had a good pitch to throw on right there. High fastball. Got Mella by a step. It's a 1-1 count now with 2 outs. Base is empty. Logan Clayton with the pitch. Misses out. Ball low. Three and 1 now to Montez. He lost him on a pitch outside. That'll put a runner to first with 2 outs for the third baseman Fitzgerald.
Now batting, number 5, Hunter Fitzgerald.
It's the big bopper for the Hawks.
Fitzgerald hitting a robust 750 2 games into the season. Swing and a miss for strike 1.
robust 750. Is that what you said?
A robust 750, dude.
Again, the hyphenated name. The hyphenated Fitzgerald.
Only one I've ever seen.
Threw me off in the winter.
He's a unicorn. Kind of a delayed steal. Oh, he got under the glove. He's in at second. Fitzgerald now with the RBI possibility. But he's got an 0-2 count.
Kyler Holtgren, the catcher, almost took out the future Houston Cougar, Clayton, on the mound.
The 0-2 pitch. He got him.
Gets him swinging.
Clayton retires the side. With one walk, one hit was erased by a caught stealing. We'll be heading to the top of the second when we come back. All right, back here, top of the second. This will be Hondras, the right fielder. Actually,
First pitch misses.
you want to take a picture of that one?
Trey Hondras, the right fielder for the Patriots. Leading off here in the top of the second. No score after one. Jim Delaney here with Mikey Paris. We'll go back and forth a little bit since I had to come straight from school today and got here a little bit later than normal.
We'll make up for it because I've got to leave a little bit early to go do my Super Bowl training.
There you go.
Do a little side hustle.
Slider away, swings and misses. The out number one.
3 Ks on the day for Gomez this early.
Nice.
Number 28, Waldron.
First pitch swinging by the catcher, Mulgren. Kyler Holtgren, excuse me. Grounds out to Aguila.
Number 11, Mendez.
So we get 2 quick outs, Mikey, here in a second.
J.C. Mendez, center fielder. Ball scorched to the gap. That'll be at least 2.
That is a glimpse of the Patriot bats. 3-0 in the year, College of Central Florida. 42 runs scored, hitting 392 early, 5 home runs, 62 total bases in 3 games.
Number 17, Garrett Wallace.
Wallace, the DH today.
Transfer in from USC Upstate. So Mendez at second on a 2-out double. Wallace at the plate. Rudy Gomez on the hill for the Hawks.
Swing and a miss. Here's the 1-1.
Gets away from Vi a little bit. Holds the runner. And we appreciate you watching, no matter where you're watching from, Rob Dolney, from that state up north.
Patricia Huggins, let's go Hawks.
That's right. Jim Wingo, Jared's dad, Clay Michael, David Pasker. Thank you everybody watching on Facebook. Good buddy Jared Guthrie, the 813 preps, of course. There's a hopper into the 5-6 hole on the left. They're going to wave. Fitzgerald with the cut, tries to go to second. Batter will go into 2. Base hit by Wallace, scores Mendez. Early 1-0 Patriot lead.
Number 12, Carlos Gonzalez.
Shortstop Carlos Gonzalez coming up for the Patriots. Number 9 hitter. Talked briefly with head coach Marty Smith right before the game, right when I got here after the national anthem, Mikey. Legend in JUCO baseball down here in the state of Florida, 20 years, I believe. He's been at CF. Chopper up the middle, Aguilar on a run.
Nice play.
And we're going to see that a lot this year. Alex and put it in the middle. That's the 3rd out. Patriots get 1 with 2 outs. A double by Mendez scored on the base hit by Wallace. Patriots leave 1. We go in the middle of 2. 1-0 College of Central Florida over your HCC Hawks. Again, you're watching HCC Hawk home baseball games on Stream Live Tampa, Facebook, Twitter, YouTube, Twitch. Like us, subscribe to our YouTube channel for free. Retweet us. Doing a good thing here with head coach Javi Miranda and his HCC Hawks. This is our our 3rd game. First exhibition game last Tuesday, and then this is the 2nd regular season game. You can advertise with us. You can contact me. That's my number directly, 813-477-8429. We'll get you set up. We have different advertising packages for these HCC Hawk games. We're getting anywhere from, we've already got, I looked on Facebook, we're only in the 2nd inning. This is over 300 people that this game has reached, and that's huge early in the game. We get about 1,600 on average in that one game last week. I don't know if we've got Friday's numbers yet, but Tuesday's numbers were just an exhibition game. Had over 1,600 on all of our social media platforms. So great opportunity to advertise your small, medium, large business, and we'll work with you. We'll talk about your company, business, whatever it is, your service. In between innings, we'll even have you, if you're local, we'll have you give you a mic and promote it even more in person here, as we're at George M. Steinbrenner Community Park on the complex of this spring training home of the New York Yankees. Sophomore pitcher Logan Clayton, transferred down from the University of North Florida, originally from New Smyrna Beach on the East Coast. On the hill for the Patriots today, and he is a commit to the University of Houston. One of two future Houston Cougars on this Patriot squad. And leading off is Mikey Valdez, the first baseman today for the Hawks, rips it in left field corner. That will be a leadoff double for the Hawks.
Scorched into the left field corner.
Now batting, number 22, Cam Vi.
I'm prolific, so gifted.
And now up as the leadoff double by Valdez gets the Hawks a runner in scoring position, a tying run. Catcher Cam Vi, double deuce.
Chases a high one, fouls it
Thinks
off the
about
right.
Roadhouse when I see double deuce.
Gotta love Roadhouse.
Polar bear fell on me. It's Cam Vi, former Riverview High School Shark there in South Shore, Hillsborough County. Count goes 1-1. So you got Mikey Valdez at second, the leadoff double in the bottom of the second, 1-0 Patriots. So far so good, everything up and running. We got the scoreboard going. We got Javier Nunez, wizardry at his fingertips, working the cameras. So we got 6 cameras today, folks.
Everything was up and ready to go by the time the talent walked in.
Well, the talent.
All I had to do was fill in the lineup
Mikey.
cards. He was ready to go.
I had helped both coaches. I texted both coaches this morning from school. Said, hey, Mikey will be there, but just so I can prep during school today, just text me your lineups, and they did. So we appreciate that from Javi Miranda and Marty Smith. And then a couple extra comments from the Patriots head coach.
Three-one pitch.
Vi, the high fastball drives it to center. Don't think it's deep enough to get the runner to third, but he put a charge into it. So that'll be the first out.
Mendez pulled it in for the Pirates.
There you go.
Back, number
Or the
13,
Patriots.
The Patriots.
Marin.
Read my own writing. It's a long day yesterday.
For the quit so many times, but I knew it was my
Center fielder J.C. Mendez, originally from Miami, Columbus High School, was up at the University of Pittsburgh. Might have been a Freudian slip there, even though they're the Panthers. Maybe you saw that and thought, Pirates, Mikey, it's okay. He's one of 2 former Pitt Panthers now on this Patriots squad that's based out of Ocala, Florida. I believe the largest junior college in the state of Florida. Maybe at least the campus itself. He falls behind 2-0. Michael Marin, the second baseman today for the HCC Hawks. Hawks come in 1-1. We were here Friday for the regular season opener. It was also career win number 1 for first-year head coach Javi Miranda. And then HCC suffered their first loss of the season Saturday morning down south to Northwest Florida State. They were playing down at Florida Southwestern, down at Fort Myers.
Is it 12-5?
I think it was 12-5, yeah. And that'll segue us into the third inning because there was a little Twitter controversy, over the weekend from BCF Patriots that were down there as well. We'll get to that in between innings. It's good stuff. Good stuff, yeah. So we got 3-1 on Marin. 1 out. Valdez at second, a leadoff double. And he hits that one into the gap in left center. Should be deep enough. Third base coach Ryan Richardson waving Valdez home. That is an RBI single for Michael Marin. We are tied here in Tampa as the HCC Hawks.
Now batting, number 2, Jason Thomas.
Serve that ball into left field nicely.
Right, that's when you're ahead in the count, 3-1. It's considered a hitter's count. Look for your pitch, and he drove it in left center. Got an RBI single.
Had our first foul ball stuck in the fence.
Hey,
Trivia.
we can see it right here. Yes. God, if we had an arrow, it's just above. That is me pointing down. If you can see it.
Jason Thomas, the right fielder.
As we have a little fun, that was our center field camera. You could see that too. Thomas, slow roller to short, and he just gets thrown out. Carlos Gonzalez he charged that slow roller hard.
Now batting, number 1.
Staying at
Alex
second.
Mejia.
Valdez. No.
So Marin advances the second on the what will be kind of considered fielder's choice. Moves the runner over. So Hawks now second runner in scoring position here in the second inning, tied at 1. This will be the shortstop Alex Aguila. Plate goes low and outside. It's Gila swinging. 1-1.
You know what? I'll dial this weather up for Super Bowl Sunday.
Oof. Like you said earlier, it's Chamber of Commerce weather. I had to drive around the south end of the stadium across the street, Raymond James Stadium, which will host Super Bowl 55 in a couple weeks. And it's got official, not just the Super Bowl generic logo here behind the ship and the picture of the Vince Lombardi trophy, but had more like the Bucks and Chiefs and everything down on that side. It was pretty cool looking. And all the vendor tents are going up north of the stadium, and here in the parking lot at HCC outside this stadium, George Steinbrenner Complex. So it's going to be a busy couple of weeks here in Tampa. Keelan fouls it off. Now 2-2.
Clayton trying to limit the damage.
This is high and outside. Count goes full. See if Aguila can scratch one here and give the Hawks a 2-1 lead. And HCC comes in 1-1. Won game number 1 on Friday afternoon against Santa Fe College. Lost down on the Gulf Coast of Florida on Saturday morning. And they're here again, game number 3 today, live on Stream Live Tampa.
Lost him outside.
And so Aguila will go to first on the walk.
Now batting, number 4, Adrian Mayo.
As the leadoff batter, center fielder Adrian Maya will come up. And it'll be runners at first and second, 2 outs, bottom 2. HCC in the College of Central Florida. We'll probably refer to them a lot as CF. They're really known as the CF Patriots. Go CF Baseball is their Twitter handle. Instead of just saying everything College of Central Florida, just like HCC, we'll say the CF Patriots a lot. Up in Ocala, had the privilege of, it was about 4 or 5 years ago, different venture that I was involved in. Coach Smith gave me a tour of their clubhouse and all their facilities up in Ocala when he was recruiting a couple former Durant Cougars back in the day. Marty Smith, one of the better ones, one of the better good baseball men in the state of Florida. All right, so after the mound visit, Mayo will come up, 2 outs, first and second. Bottom 2, tied at 1 here in Tampa. Clayton spins, nobody there.
So back to the top of the order with 2 outs. Ticked off the leg.
Be a hit by pitch. Loads the bases.
Now batting, number 9, Ben Gilbert.
With left fielder Benji Gilbert coming up. It'll bring up left fielder Benji Gilbert. 0 for 1 on the day. Bases loaded. Oh, and that is a little blooper. That is going to hang up. Thought it was going to fall in front of the left fielder. But it's hauled in for the 3rd out. So 1 across for HEC in the 2nd. They leave 3. We'll head to the 3rd. Tied at 1 here in Tampa between Central Florida CF Patriots and the HEC Hawks. So as we head to the 3rd, tied at 1 here in Tampa between the CF Patriots coming down from Ocala, led by legendary head coach Marty Smith, and your HEC Hawks tied at 1 here in the bottom of the 3rd, or going into the 3rd. Each team scored a run in that 2nd inning. RBI single by Michael Marin scored a run for the Hawks. An RBI single by Garrett Wallace at the top of the frame scored a run for the Patriots. So as we go to the top of the 3rd, Mikey.
Back to the top of the order, big Calero, Cedarburg, and Usechi.
That's it.
I was waiting for you to get here to help me with that. You think that's right?
Usechi? Let's see. Let's look at it. Is it phonetically? Yeah, that looks about right. He's from Venezuela. That's
Caracas. I was looking forward to saying Caracas all day.
Is that a Flanagan? Caracas. I would go with Usechi. So this is my first time seeing this part of the order since I got here in the middle of the 1st. So Nicholas Calera is the second baseman for the Patriots. So he'll face Rudy Gomez for the second time, the starting pitcher for HCC. What I was referring to in that last inning, there was a little Twitter controversy this weekend after CF went down. They scored 42 runs on the season so far through 3 games, and through Twitter, and there was another live stream, not another live stream company like us. It had nothing to do with that. We would never talk bad about somebody else, but somebody had said, a coach from an opposing team had said that they teach the pop-up swing, and that's it. Teach them to hit it up, go, because they play in a small stadium in Ocala, and they really don't. And the CF Patriot coaches had a lot of fun with that on Twitter. So I even texted Coach today, say, hey, I promise no pop-up swing comments today. And just that first inning, it was double and a base hit. Normal baseball.
You know what's good, Jim? A 400-foot pop-up.
That's right. It's kind of the concept. But they don't. I can tell you, with the launch angle fantasy and fascination, I should say, with modern baseball and everything, the advancement of technology and strength and conditioning and everything, these guys lift throughout the season. They don't stop.
Tapper to the mound.
Yep. He'll get a runner over, first out of the inning. But Coach Smith has embraced the modern way of coaching baseball and has blended it with the old school in a very healthy fashion. Calera will advance to second. This will be the left fielder from where?
Caracas.
And we had time by the home plate umpire is Miguel Usechi.
6 foot, 195.
Playing left today, right?
The left fielder, you're correct.
Okay. That's correct.
That is correct.
So they got him listed as just a catcher on their roster, but doesn't mean he can't play outfield. They just had him listed as a catcher, so.
That got me confused as well earlier.
Could be a Craig Biggio type.
It's got a baseball frame.
So the 0-1 to the Caracas native. 1 out here in the third, top of the third. 1-1 ball game here in Tampa, Florida. Again, watching HCC Hawk home baseball games on Stream Live Tampa. Facebook, Twitter, YouTube, and Twitch. Ball missed low outside. Good stop by Bob behind the dish. Count goes to 2-1. Miguel Usechi. There's your robust 667 coming into the game. 4 RBIs. Gomez gets behind 3-1. And loses them. So now, first and second with 1 out. That'll bring up the first baseman, Jesslyn Whitehead. Originally from Orlando, another transfer down from the University of North Florida up in Jacksonville. Former UNF Osprey. So Javi Moreno will take a mound visit, go out and talk with Gomez, a little bit of his infield. So we get a 1-1 ball game here in the top of the third between the Patriots and Hawks.
So we have a minute here, Jim. I was just going to tell you, I was telling you earlier, 1987, after my senior year, I went up with Coach Robert Campbell and another player, Spencer Kelly. Went up. It was Central Florida Community College at that time.
Gotcha.
Went up, had a little tryout action, and then they were picking. They drafted teams to have an inter-squad game to see if you could get, end up going up to school up there. Was not chosen. Coach Robert Campbell went and put a good word in for me. They asked to try to put me in a lineup. I said, no, Coach. We talked baseball for 3 hours. And it was a great day. So I did a little tryout up that way.
Good for you, man.
Had a pretty good BP. I was a little disappointed, but my baseball career ended that day.
Round ball hit hard to short. Aguila Marin. Valdez, 6-4-3. That'll help the pitcher out.
Javi Miranda mound visit.
That's it.
Exactly what he asked for. Double play ball.
So the Hawks get out of it. First pitch swinging on my right head, grounds, rolls it over to short for the double play. We'll go to the middle of 3, tied at 1 here in Tampa. CF Patriots coming out from Ocala, 3-0 in the season, bring a big bat lineup to Tampa, Florida to face your HCC Hawks, who are now come up in the bottom of the 3rd. It looks like it'll be 3, 4, 5. Montez, Fitzgerald, and Valdez. Part of the order for the Hawks. We were talking about Robert Campbell, former head baseball coach at Brandon High School. A little bit later, he was at Bloomingdale High School, but I've crossed paths with Coach Campbell over the past few years in the sport of softball.
Yeah,
as his granddaughter.
When I was working at Played Against Sports, he was in twice a week, just buying stuff for softball for his granddaughter.
I came across him at Sadie Park in Brandon, out in East Hillsborough County, where we're all based out of, and it was good to see him. And he, just like me, former baseball player, and all of a sudden I have a daughter, and you get the softball bug bites you, and that it definitely bit Coach Campbell. And
he's loving it.
He loves it. He loves it. I think his granddaughter's a couple years younger than my daughter, so she's still in middle school. But it was good to communicate with him and see him a lot at Sadie Park back, before last March when everything was shut down and stuff. But I see his stuff on social media on Facebook where he's coaching his daughter's local team, rec team, and then travel team. So thank you, Coach Campbell, for all you've done in East Hillsborough County for high school baseball. So we'll go to the bottom of the 3rd. 1-1 here in Tampa. Super Bowl 55 coming, Mikey.
Number 18, Nico Montez.
It's going to be a zoo. I can't wait.
So DH Nico Montez coming up for the Hawks. That's an, check swing. Ground ball to short, or a second, 1 pitch, 1 out.
Calero making the easy play.
That'll bring up third baseman Hunter Fitzgerald.
Number 5, Hunter Fitzgerald.
Third baseman Hunter Fitzgerald coming up again. It's not your volume. It's not our mics, nothing like that. Everything's working really well here today. Your tablet, phone, computer, whatever you're watching on. It's not anything to do with your audio or ours. We just have to cut our mics when the HEC players come up with their walk-up songs because of copyright license laws that we have to follow. But I think we've got it down pat now. Game 3 here. We know the rotation. Boom, hit 1, 2, 3 with their fingertips. Whether Cobby's checking the screens. We got a center field shot right there. You can, if you look at the top, you can see a couple of us back here. Okay, let's. Hey. So back to action. We've missed 3 pitches. It's 2-1. 2-1 on Fitzgerald. Swing and a miss. Good change on that. Logan Clayton still on the hill for the CF Patriots. Going to the University of Houston next year, Mikey.
It's a good program.
Two. One out here. Bottom three, 1-1 between 1-1 ball game between Patriots and Hawks. Good 2-strike approach right there. He got something outside. He's got a nasty screwball.
Don't see too many of those.
It looks like a screwball. I don't know. Well, it's some sort of cutter. It's going outside, but I was watching him in warm-ups, and
it works away from the left-handed batter.
It was dancing magically. So Fitzgerald fouls that one off, trying to get a pitch he can drive here. 2-2. Clean up hitter for the HCC Hawks. We don't have updated stats after two games for HCC. We only have them after that first game that we did on Friday. Ooh, just gets over the second baseman's head. And that's a base hit for Hunter Fitzgerald. So he'll be the first runner here in the third. One out. I'll bring up Mikey Valdez, who doubled in the second inning. So Valdez got it started in the last inning with the leadoff double, eventually scored on a base hit by Michael Marin. And has just danced outside off the outside. Black. Swing and miss by Valdez. It's 0-1. Clayton's going to look for something on the ground here so CF can get their own double play in the inning. Now HEC ended the top of this frame. Strike, throw down to first. Catcher Kyler Holtgren from the Panhandle, Sunshine State. That pitch was a ball.
That was close.
Yeah. Ooh, just misses. Doesn't stay on top of the deuce. Falls behind 2-1. 2-1 or 2-2?
I had 2-1.
I know that says that, but it looked like he said something different. Swing and a miss. Valdez.
Now it's 2-2.
Now it's 2-2. Really good. Breaking ball outside. Good slider. Gets Valdez swinging. So 2 outs brings up catcher Cam Vi. He flew out to center in the last inning. So Vi comes up 2 outs, bottom 3 in a tie ball game here in Tampa. So Logan Clayton, excuse me, working his 3rd inning today. Starter out of New Smyrna Beach, transferred back down from the University of North Florida. Lands at Marty Smith's program up in Ocala, College of Central Florida, and then heading to the University of Houston next year.
Just missed outside with 2 fastballs. 2-0.
See if Vi can get something to drive here. Way up inside. 3-0 now on Vi.
Little split screen action by Wizard Javier Nunez.
That's it. Ooh, swinging on the 3-0 pitch. Vi fouls it off. 3-0 swinging, baby.
Can't see it from this angle, but I'm sure his eyes got big.
Yes.
The way he jumped on that pitch.
So 3-1, still ahead on Clayton. is Cam Vi. Catcher today, Riverview Shark, former Riverview Shark. This is outside. Ooh, so I jumped it too. So that is strike 2. Now counts full. Runner will be going on the pitch.
Umpires love when that happens.
I apologize, Blue.
He was taking a few steps towards first. Back to the box.
Runner goes, swing. Line drive off shortstop's glove. Runner will advance to third, never stopped. Hunter Fitzgerald, he was going on full count, 2 outs at first. He went on the pitch like you're supposed to do. Gets to third on the error by the shortstop.
We get that sun ball coming from right field to left field.
Okay, we cut our mics. Thought maybe there'd be a song. There wasn't one. Yes, like what Mikey was saying, if you're just tuned in, first time this year watching these HGC home games exclusively on Stream Live Tampa, sun sets behind first base dugout. So if you're third, short, or left as the game goes on, better have sunglasses. So first and third. Second baseman Michael Marin had an RBI single in the last inning for the Hawks. He comes up with runners on the corners. Bottom 3 facing Logan Clayton. Starting pitcher for CF today. We'll see if Marin can stay hot today and give the Hawks a lead. Checks a swing, called strike, 1-1. Ball in the dirt. Good stop by Holgren. Clayton falls behind 2-1.
Marin trying to push across the go-ahead run.
Swing and a miss. 2-2. You got Fitzgerald at third, Vi at first. Bottom 3, 2-2 ball game, 2 outs. Or 2-2 count, 1-1 ball game. 2 outs here in Tampa. That just froze them.
Gave up on the curveball, strike 3.
So Hawks no runs that inning, leave 2 after 3 here in Tampa. It is 1-1 between the College of Central Florida and HCC. We're saying we got
Send out the tall guy to get the ball out of the fence.
Yeah, they were during Gomez's warm-ups in that inning. At the second ball hit the fence, get stuck in the fence.
And as everyone knows, that is bad luck even in Haiti.
to quote Ty Webb.
The great Ty Webb.
The great Ty Webb is right. So right fielder Trey Hondras leading off for the Patriots here in the fourth. Out of South Holland, Illinois. First pitch in there for a strike by Gomez.
Hey-o.
Hey! Heads up. Nuclear douche on that one.
Little Buzz the Tower time.
Effie nuclear douche. Gomez, 1-1 pitch. Going outside, 2-1. Alejandra struck out in the second. Again, you're watching HEC Hawk home baseball games here on Stream Live Tampa. Facebook, Twitter, YouTube, Twitch. Live from Tampa, Florida, George M. Steinbrenner Field, Community Park. On the complex of the spring training home of the New York Yankees. Is that 2-1 pitch misses, now 3-1 on Hondras. That one's in there for a strike. Full count. Lead off walk. Yep, lead off walk. Sorry, Mikey. I want to thank in that in between innings you saw some of our advertisers.
Number 28, Kyler Holtry.
As catcher Kyler Holgren will come up for the Patriots. No outs, runner at first. There's a good friend Jared Guthrie at 813 Preps sent over a new video, advertised 813preps.com, and he customized it with some local flavor from the HEC roster of local Hillsborough County kids that he's covered over the years. We appreciate that, Jared, as always. Throw over by Gomez. Doesn't seem to affect Hondras because he was way out there. Holcomb fouls that off, falls behind 0-2.
The best follow on Twitter for local baseball, 813 Preps.
No doubt. No doubt. High school baseball, talent-rich Hillsborough County. Oop. That one hit him on the foot. Dead ball. Hondras will move over to second. And like that, here in the fourth, the Patriots have the first two batters on. And they're not official at-bats. A walk and a hit batter. And Gomez now in a little bit of trouble here in the fourth. A 1-1 ball game here in Tampa.
Trouble is brewing. No one in the pen.
Number 11, J.C. Mendez.
Center fielder J.C. Mendez had a double back in the second. Scored on a base hit. First run of the ball game. He now comes up here in the fourth. Two runners on, 1-1. We're checking everybody on our social media platforms.
There's Jared Guthrie popping on.
I'm going to get a shout out to another former Brandon Eagle, Aaron Highsmith, good buddy of mine, coach softball with our Game Time softball program. Pup, appreciate your support. I know you said you were going to try to watch him. You got home.
I coached Pup in American Legion ball.
Yes, Pup's going to. He and I had talked. I'm going to bring Pup on for a game. We get our schedules aligned. Love coaching with him. It's his daughter, Michaela Highsmith, made the Tampa Catholic softball team. And Gomez now ahead 0-2. Needs a big out here. You know, the old school person. It's like perfect bunt opportunity. The CF Patriots don't look like they are thinking that way. Some could say that was a wasted opportunity and it was a strikeout. But with the way CF hits.
Number 17, Garrett Wallace.
Coach Smith, Marty Smith getting a few chirps in. Probably warranted. Just to see. So big strike out there by Rudy Gomez. Garrett Wallace coming up now with two runners on here in the fourth. He had an RBI single Grounds one in the hole. Nice stop by Fitzgerald. He's going to go to 2, and it's not going to be in time. He didn't know whether to slide and get that or dive, and it was kind of in the middle. So it came out of his glove short, long enough time
Carlos Gonzalez.
that Kyler Holgren slid safely into second. So that can be ruled a hit. It can be ruled.
Fielder's choice.
Yeah, we're going to rule that an FC because he tried to go there. Okay, so bases loaded now. 1 out. Carlos Gonzalez up, shortstop for the Patriots. As Rudy Gomez now has 3 runners behind him here in the 4th. Gomez transferred down from St. Leo.
Another double play ball would be nice, Jim.
Yes, it would be. That'd be 2 innings in a row, Mikey. Get the Hawks out of this. Swing and a miss by Gonzalez. 1-1. Rudy Gomez, originally from Hialeah, Florida, went to St. Leo, transferred out of there down here at HCC. Current St. Leo University Lion, Yo-Yo Nunez, big supporter and part-time employee over the summer. Stream Live Tampa.
Co-worker in Daytona. What a great day.
He was over there. Nice. And might want to call it nepotism, but it's not. It's good hard worker because his dad is the founder and his baby is Stream Live Tampa. Maybe more so baby than Yo-Yo. We love Yo-Yo. Former Leonard Longhorn. 2-2 Gomez now. Battles back here on Carlos Gonzalez.
Strikeout, pop-up, double play ball.
Oh, any of the 3 are huge. Gets a chopper. Grounder with eyes. The quote, Crash Davis gets into left. No play anywhere. That was almost like they were on old carpet AstroTurf.
CNI single.
That thing hopped over, and Fitzgerald is not a small kid. He's 6'4", and went over his glove. Had 2 big hops. So that is a 2-run single for Carlos Gonzalez.
Nicholas Colero.
That'll score Hondras and Holgren. Gives the Patriots a 3-1 lead here in the 4th. Wallace will advance to second. And we got 1 out. And second baseman Nicholas Calero up.
The older Art Hahn watching from Alabama.
Alabama, or is he in Alabama?
This must be Granddad.
Could be. The original Art Hahn.
So we need another homer. Pinch hit home run for Hahn in our last game.
Yeah, Burton Hahn hit a 2-run bomb on Friday. And his father, Art Hahn, who likes watching us. And we appreciate his support. He was here live on Friday, came up, said hi to us.
Alana Scahan watching from Minnesota.
Woo. Mini Hahn.
Watching the catcher, Kyler Holgren.
There you go.
We appreciate y'all watching.
Calero fouls that one back. It's now 2-1 on the Patriots second baseman. It's Rudy Gomez getting a little trouble in this inning. Walk, hit batter, 2-run CNI single. 3-1, CF Patriot lead here in Tampa. And watch out in the HGC dugout. Whew. So 2-2 on Calero. Rudy Gomez trying to just minimize the damage here in the 4th. 2 runs already in for the Patriots, 3-1. CF leading HEC. Good movement on that pitch, misses. Count goes full. Full count, 1 out. That's
Calero with the full count.
Fouls that one back over our heads.
We'll do it again with a full count. First and second, one out. Runners did not make a move last time. First baseman playing behind the runner. Got the call in the corner for out number 2.
Trimmed it. Big out there, Mikey.
Number 3, Matt.
Big out.
One of the big bats for the Patriots coming up. Matt Cedarberg. A couple home runs, 7 RBIs coming into this game. Gets fooled badly on that pitch. 0-1 on Cedarberg. That ball gets through the 5-hole on by.
Pass ball.
There's a PB in the book for sure. Catchers don't like to hear those 2 letters. One and one on Cedarberg. And the Patriots are threatening again. 2 runners in scoring position. And the big bat for the Patriots up. See if Gomez can get out of this, Mikey. This is outside. Gets behind 2-1.
Trying to keep it within striking distance.
Yeah. Still only the 4th inning.
Long way to go.
A short time to get there.
I watched Smokey and the Bandit the other night.
Wouldn't look good
It's
on
still
my highway.
fantastic.
It's still fantastic, folks. No doubt about it.
3-1 now. Cedarberg now. 3-1. 2 outs. 2 on. Tapped foul.
Down to the ivy.
Almost took his head off. Look out. Base hit directly up the box.
I need to cut that off because that's what's going to happen. And good attempt at the tag. But Cedarberg gets into second. That ball needed to be cut off because it hit the mound just enough and it slowed it down to get the Vice. So 2 more runs on the 2-run base hit by Matt Cedarberg. He'll advance to second. And the Patriots stretch it open to 5-1 lead here in the top of the 4th.
Number 13, Miguel Yush.
Yush. Okay, we're going to go with Yush.
Amen.
Okay. We're going to keep trying until maybe we'll get it right. I don't know. Maybe.
Somebody on Facebook.
Somebody, that's it. I was just going to say somebody's going to chime in and
send us that phonetic.
Give us the phonetic wedge too. Left fielder here. Struck out in the first, walked in the third.
So Miguel to the plate. Go with the first name.
Yeah, good call.
Nice play by Fitzgerald.
That'll end the inning. But 4 runs in, 1 left. It is now 5-1 CF Patriots here in Tampa, leading your HCC Hawks, as the Hawks will come up with Thomas, Aguila, and Maya. 8, 9, and 1 in the order. And a couple things as we're in between we're in the middle of the 4th here, Mikey, is I was checking on Facebook, is we've almost reached 1,000 people already just watching this game. So we're getting a lot of action. It'd be very helpful if everybody shares the live feed in Facebook. Share tab is right there. That's how we get more people to see it. And it's even better if you're advertising with us. More people can see your product, your service, your company. And we got a new pitcher coming in for the CF Patriots. See which lefty this is. But yeah, anybody watching on Facebook, please share the live feed.
It's like number 15.
That you're watching. That would be Parker Say. And same with on Twitter. You can retweet that as well. Get on our subscribe for free on our YouTube channel, Stream Live Tampa. Stream Live Tampa is our page on Facebook where you're watching the live feed, and it's at Stream Live Tampa on Twitter.
Patriots, number 15, Parker C.
Parker C. I like Say because then we can do
Say hey.
Say Hey. We can do Say. Michael Jackson and Paul McCartney. Woo.
That's one. Ron Say.
Ooh, the Penguin. Ron Say. Number 10. 10?
I was watching
Dodgers, Cubs.
I was watching World Series on MLB the other day with the Dodgers and Tommy Lasorda coaching third base back then.
Which one was it? 77, 78, 81?
I think 77.
They lost to the Yankees. Hometown Yankee, or the home spring training home, I should say, of the New York Yankees here in Tampa. That's where we're at on this complex.
Little Don Sutton action.
We lost Don Sutton last week.
I don't know if you caught my opening today. It was a tribute to Mr. Larry King.
I did not. I wanted to ask you about that when we had a chance. So what all did you say?
I just went in the immortal words of Larry King. Street Lime Tampa. Hello.
Perfect way to play homage to Larry King. So as we go to the bottom of the fourth, leading off for the Hawks, right fielder Jason Thomas. And I call him JT.
Got married 8 times, did Larry King. That guy is not a quitter.
I was going to say, I don't think Jason Thomas got married 8 times.
Back to Larry King.
Larry King. Yes. 1-0 pitch. Good pitch right there. This is a new pitcher, by the way, if we had not said, is Parker Say, lefty, Williston, Florida, for the Patriots.
6'2", 205.
And my daughter, Paige, I like to say belated 16th birthday to her. Her birthday was yesterday. And she texted me when she found out the news that Larry King died. She goes, Larry King died. I knew exactly why she said it. As Thomas lifts that one to left center. That thing is carrying, too. And one hopper and over. That'll be a ground rule double and a good thing for the Patriots because Thomas was going to get an easy triple with his speed to lead off the fourth here. So the Hawks they're going to have fight. Getting to know some of these guys during the fall series. Very close-knit program. And they love their new coach, Javi Miranda. Shortstop Alex Aguilo comes up now. With a leadoff double, following a leadoff double by Jason Thomas. Aguilo walked back in the second. Number 9 hitter for the Hawks. Like I was saying, my daughter Paige texted me about Larry King dying. I knew why, because there was a kind of a character that looked like Larry King in the movie B-Movie that she was a big fan of when she was a little kid. I knew exactly, and I just replied, B-Movie. She goes, yes. His first pitch from Say hits the inside corner on Aguila. It's funny what the younger generation sees and remembers. I love it. So Alex Aguila here, coming up. facing Parker Say. Now we're going to try to phonetically pronounce it. He misses.
Thanks to viewer Tristan Morton.
Yes.
Patriots left fielder Useche.
We knew somebody was going to do it.
We appreciate that. Didn't take long. Thank you, viewers.
No. Who said that again? I'm trying to look it up.
Tristan Morton.
Tristan, thank you. You got a huge fist pump out of me when we had our mics cut when he showed me your message. Gila didn't get out of the way. No body contact. So 2-1. In Stream Live Tampa. Exclusive live streamer for HCC Hawk home baseball games. Facebook, YouTube, Twitter, Twitch.
Do us a favor and
Share.
even if you watch on Facebook or Twitter, go to that YouTube page and subscribe for us. Help us out. 2 balls and a strike now.
Say misses high. Say hey. So,
HCC needing base runners.
yes, they are. And they got the leadoff batter on here in the 4th, down 4 runs to the Patriots. A leadoff double by Jason Thomas. Ooh, catches the inside corner. Gila checked his swing. Count goes full. Full count pitch coming from Say.
Well, driven to center.
Thomas is going to be aggressive. They've got to be right here. He's going to get over to third with 1 out. So a sac fly by Aguila. We'll get Thomas 90 feet away. And we flip it to the top of the order.
Number 4.
Mendez fielded cleanly, could not get the base runner. First pitch strike.
Center fielder Adrian Maya. Checking our Twitter feed here, seeing who all has been following. One person we see, we're assuming it's the head coach, is Sumner Baseball. Most likely head coach Kennedy Duran. Longtime friend of Stream Live Tampa, former Leonard High School coach. We're going to have Sumner's inaugural home baseball game in the school history coming first week in March when they host Tampa Bay Tech on a Tuesday night. I believe that is March 2nd. We had promised Kennedy that last summer. We did a Stream Live Tampa show kind of honoring his time at Leonard High School. So we appreciate Kennedy and everything that he's done for us, Stream Live Tampa, and support, and we can't wait to get down there and see the new Sumner Stingrays, Mikey.
Sumner Stingrays. Where is that located?
It is actually in Riverview, and that ball is fouled off by Maya. It's in Riverview. It's off County Road 672, kind of between Riverview, Sun City Center, Wyomama area. But
those are all connected now, basically.
Absolutely.
I was out there yesterday.
Yeah, Sumner Stingrays. Beautiful football complex. Field turf. Looks like a small college. And that ball's lifted deep into left by May, and it is carrying and gone.
Maya with the dinger.
I checked that flag in right center field, the beautiful American flag that is blown a little bit out of the west, and it ended straight out the left field. It helped on that one with Maya. two-run homer for the center fielder for the Hawks, and it gets them right back into it, cuts the lead in half.
Just what the doctor ordered for the Hawks.
Exactly.
Now batting, number 9, Ben Gilbert.
Left fielder Benji Gilbert coming up. First pitch misses, 1-0 from Say. So a two-run homer for Adrian Maya. Again, cuts the Patriot lead in half. Now 5-3 CF, leading your HCC Hawks here in Stream Live Tampa. This count goes to 1-1 on Gilbert.
You remember Bobby Say, it was a bonus baby for the Rays? It's a
It was
left-handed
the first
pitcher.
thing I thought of. First thing I thought of when I saw that name. That's why I said Say.
Yeah.
If I don't know how this is how Parker's last name is pronounced, but that's why I'm pronouncing it. It's because of Bobby Say. I believe Bobby was from the Sarasota area. That ball is hauled in by the left fielder.
Now batting, number 18, Nico.
How do we pronounce it?
Useche.
Miguel Useche for the
Useche.
Patriots.
Information and history in the making.
Big lefty, I believe, right?
Absolutely.
Just like this guy. I want to thank everybody retweeting here as Nico Montez, the DH for the Hawks, comes up with 2 outs here in the 4th, as it is now 5-3 CF. Everybody retweeting us. Angie Wingo, Kimby Holtgren, HEC Athletics Department, all on TB Baseball. Tampa Bay Area Baseball News. Big on Twitter. Thank you, Nancy Soto, the boss. Summer
Just
Baseball,
missed.
Yo-Yo. We appreciate everybody retweeting our feed on Twitter.
Once people see it for themselves, they'll be sure to tune in. So we appreciate you spreading the word. It's a fantastic broadcast by Javier Nunez.
It's amazing. These cameras are amazing. And Mikey and I always kind of known each other throughout the years. Acquaintances, sports fans, things like that.
Bartender.
Yeah, that's right. And, as we started growing this, needed some help because I knew I couldn't do every single game. And plus, it's a lot more fun when there's 2 of us.
Absolutely.
And I thought of Mikey. I was like, oh, Mikey will be great at this. So we're no pros, everybody. We're just sports fans, local guys. And you watch enough baseball games on TV, you get your cadence and your tendencies down watching this. And that's how we do this. So we do a lot of homework. I just said do. We'll talk to the coaches. I've known these coaches from different ventures in the past. For instance, these 2 teams. So we'll do our homework. We'll print out stats, get everything in front of us.
Down the
I'm
left field
keeping a book.
line. Butt foul.
So 1-2 on Montez. As Parker Say has given up 2 runs on the home run by Maya here in the 4th in Tampa.
That ball's going to go to the wall.
Yep.
Oh, they pulled it in. I thought that was hit harder
It
than
fell.
it was.
Oh, he takes a long wide turn. Don't turn your back. Oh, the coach in me came in. He came out.
That ball fooled me off the bat. Like
Yeah,
it was heading to the wall.
It looked like it was going to get out there in right center. I could tell you, watching the feed from the center field camera, it looks like it's going that far. And cleanup hitter, third baseman Hunter Fitzgerald comes up with a runner at first, 2 outs. He's easily got the ability to tie this ball game up with 1 swing. He had a base hit in the 3rd. And after this inning, this full inning, we'll get to all those that are chatting on YouTube watching. You're not going to get much better live stream. Angles.
Little shade falls over the ballpark.
Say with the pitch, misses outside. Now 3-0. Do you give Fitzgerald the green light here?
I believe if they did it earlier, I wouldn't see why not. Tying run of the plate.
And big bat, lefty-lefty matchup. Makes it a little tough, but. Takes that one.
3-1 now.
Say gets one. So 3-1.
There it is.
And drives one hard. Oh, what a catch. Sliding catch on the track.
Hondras pulling it in. A fantastic play right at the wall.
And right on cue, as I see Frank Hondras says, let's go number 10 on our YouTube feed and on the chat. So in that fourth inning, great play by Hondras to end it. And the fourth inning. The Hawks get 2 runs on the 2-run bomb by Maya. They leave one, but they're now back in the game, down 5-3 as we head to the 5th here in Tampa. You're watching HCC Hawk home baseball games exclusively live streamed on Stream Live Tampa. We'll get to our YouTube followers. Tessa Salomon, go Hawks. Frank Hondras, perfect timing. Let's go number 10. Great catch by Trey right there. Ooh, we got a little Spanish crowd here. Felicidades. HCC.
Number 23.
Desde Panama. Arriba. Watching from Panama. Elva Barroso. Everyday Pats. Thomas McBride. Kerry Smith. As 9-1 to pitch for the HCC Hawks is Kyle Scrape, Wiregrass Ranch.
6'3", 150.
Alum from Wesley Chapel. And as I see Steve Scrape just liked and retweeted us, the feed on Twitter. Perfect timing. And leading off here for the Patriots will be Jesslyn Whitehead, the first baseman, 0 for 2. 2 ground balls, including that big double play that got the Hawks out of the 3rd inning. But he'll lead off for the Patriots here in the 5th. 5-3 CF lead. And that'll be a base hit in the right center field. Leadoff batter is on for the Pats.
Number 10, Trey Hondras.
And Trey Hondras, the right fielder, made a fantastic catch sliding in the on the warning track to end that last inning. Pitch inside, catches corner. Kyle Scrape, lefty. Wesley Chapel went to Wiregrass Ranch High School. You see the split screen image from Javier Nunez. Good pitch there. Took a little bit off. 0-2 now. Scrapes ahead. Tristan Morton, Pedro Lopez, Caleb Williams, Tim Huey. Checking in on YouTube. We appreciate everybody's support.
Jessica Scrape jumping on. Thanks for watching. Misses up high. Runs the count to 1-2.
Now 1,100 people reached on this feed.
Folks, it's just going to grow and grow and
Fantastic.
grow, especially with your help.
Yeah, usually we hit that 4-digit number after games are over, but it's getting more because that has popped up to second. There, I'll backtrack a little bit. Haul that one in. That's a big out there. One out. Catcher Kyler Holtgren coming up for the Patriots.
28, Tyler Holtgren.
Elizabeth Sissy,
Just gonna
say
say
hi.
that, yep.
Watching Jason Thomas play from Miami. Spread the word to all the grandparents and parents all over the country. We're on the interweb all over the world.
We know we're coming out. We're being shown in the Great White North, ASTV, Amateur Sports Television. And is it Lana Skahen is watching this particular batter from Burnsville, Minnesota, like we said earlier. His scrape falls behind 2-0, 1 out here in the 5th. Lead off base hit by Jesslyn Whitehead for the Patriots. 5-3 Pats lead.
I'm guessing it's not 70 and sunny in Minnesota. But thanks for watching. It's a beautiful city.
Looks like John Tudor right there. Real
Absolutely.
pointy toe. Yes, we said John Tudor,
John
everybody.
Tudor. That's a good
I'm in
dude.
my late 40s. Mikey's in his early 50s. We say John Tudor.
Had an unbelievable World Series back in the day.
82 and 85. So Holmgren ahead 3-0, 1 out. Runner at first here in the 5th. 5-3 CF leads your HCC Hawks here in Stream Live Tampa. And that's a walk. 2 runners now on base. So it'll bring up J.C. Mendez, 1 for 2 in the day. Had a double back in the 2nd. Scored the first run for the Patriots. So Scrape, a little bit of trouble. 1st and 2nd. Only 1 out. Center fielder J.C. Mendez comes up. That looked like a wiffle ball. How much he took off from that. Caught the inside corner. It's a good pitch. Ball hit hard. Nice play. Short by Aguila. Keeps it in the infield. Might have prevented a run.
That'll go as a hit.
Absolutely. Now it's bases loaded for Garrett Wallace, who had an RBI single in the 4th. A 2-run single, excuse me.
Garrett Wallace.
Caught between wanting to make sure he saved the run or trying to backhand in turn 2.
That's right.
He saved the run.
So HCC playing double play depth with 1 out. Corners are up a little bit. Scrape misses high. Doesn't stay on top of that one. Falls behind 1-0 on the DH Garrett Wallace from Lake Mary High School in Sanford, Florida, outside of Orlando.
Sunny and 23 in Minnesota is the report. As I'm here in short sleeves.
Yes.
You do not have to shovel heat. That's what I tell everyone. Big moment of the game right here.
Yes. 1-1 pitch, foul back over the first base dugout. 1-2.
Action in both bullpens. Feel the tension here.
Payoff pitch, hung it inside, and he tattooed it. Foul.
That's what you call a strike as you exhale.
Yeah, no doubt. Stays 1-2 on Wallace. That's Kyle Scrape, first inning in here for the Hawks. And got himself into some trouble with bases loaded, only 1 out. Hawks are already down 5-3 here in the 5th inning. Foul back to the backstop. We are at George M. Steinbrenner Field, Community Park, on the complex of the spring training home of the New York Yankees. This is the home field for the HC Hawk program all season. We got a message from Zach McCory asking a little bit more about this campus. Watching from Charlotte, North Carolina, as Scrape misses outside. HCC is a large community college here in Hillsborough County. This is their main campus in Tampa, off Dale Mabry Highway, just across the street from Raymond James Stadium, which is hosting Super Bowl 55 in a couple weeks. And this is where they will play all their home baseball games this season, Zach, as you shot us a message on Twitter. We appreciate you watching from Charlotte, North Carolina. There's some other campuses in the east part of the county in Ybor City, Brandon, Plant City. There's even a campus off of Leonard High School. There's a lot of dual enrollment going on in high school these days. But this is their main campus. This is where the players live.
The Yankee Spring training site directly behind the field that we're playing on today.
It's a huge recruiting tool for this program to
Big
play their home
strikeout.
games. That is a big strikeout by Scrape.
Steinbrenner Field celebrating its 25th anniversary.
And you're welcome, Zach. We appreciate your support.
Hopefully we'll be able to go see some spring training baseball.
Yeah, I hope so.
Allowing 22,000 at the Super Bowl, which is in our center field view. Raymond James Stadium.
About what, a third?
Yeah.
Was that 65, 66? That
Almost
Raymond
66. I think they could pump it to 72 for Super Bowl, but they don't need to worry about that this year, unfortunately.
Yeah, so roughly a third of capacity in Raymond James Stadium. As the hometown Tampa Bay Buccaneers make history, they'll face the Kansas City Chiefs in a couple weeks. Ground ball to third. Fitzgerald waited one more hop, but a rifle gets out of the inning. Off the bat of Carlos Gonzalez there. That pumps up the Hawk bench. As no runs for the Patriots in the 5th, three runners left. As we'll go to the bottom of the 5th, 5-3 CF as they lead your HCC Hawks here in Tampa on Stream Live Tampa. So as we come back here, you saw some of our sponsors that we were repping right there. Going to the bottom of the 5th, 5-3, CF Patriots leading the HEC Hawks here on Stream Live Tampa. We are in Tampa, Florida. It's the weather today, Mikey. 70s, mid-70s today. You call it a Chamber of Commerce weather day.
Absolutely.
Now pitching for the Patriots. Number 20, Ben Chestnut.
His new pitcher for CF is right-hander Ben Chestnut.
TNXL Academy
From
grad.
the original TNXL Academy in Orlando, I believe. Was at UCF and then transferred to CF, College of Central Florida. Lana Skahan, I hope I'm pronouncing your name right. Says it's a beautiful sunny day in Minnesota, 23 degrees. Love it, love it. Thank you, Lana, for your support.
Now batting for the Hawks. Number 11, Mike Valdez.
As Mikey Valdez, the first baseman for the Hawks, will lead off here in the bottom of the 5th. He had a leadoff double and scored back in the 2nd. As it is 5-3 Patriots leading your HCC Hawks.
Chestnut, 6'1", 200.
Ooh, fell off the table there. Ooh, swing and a miss, 1-1. Ben Chestnut. Goes to the breaking ball again, fouled off by Valdez. Falls behind 1-2. This was a 4-run Patriot lead until last inning on the 2-run homer
By Maya.
by Maya, and I was on the wrong side. Thank you. As Chestnut throws that from his butt, fields it, falls down.
Shades of a right-handed Tom Glavine.
Yes.
Now batting, number 22, Cam Vi.
Catcher Cam Vi coming up with 1 out here in the 5th. He's 0 for 2 on the day. Did reach on an error back in the 3rd. Talk about Hall of Famer, former Atlanta Brave Tom Glavine. He was drafted by the Los Angeles Kings of the NHL.
Made kick stops on the mound on more than one occasion to field the ball.
Yes, sir.
Get the out at first.
So count goes to 1-1. Breaking ball, Vi lifts into right center. Should be an easy play for Honduras. There it is. Actually, center fielder comes over, grabs that. J.C. Mendez quickly 2 away. They're in the 5th.
Up to bat for the Hawks. Number 13, Mikey Marin.
For the Hawks, second baseman Mikey Marin and an RBI single in the 2nd. Struck out looking in the 3rd. Falls behind 0-1 in this at bat.
Just missed up.
That's Ben Chestnut. He's got
Looking
2
to-
quick outs for the Patriots.
Looking to make quick work of the Hawks here in the bottom of the 5th. Didn't fish for the curveball. 2 balls and a strike.
Fastball lifted to right field. 1, 2, 3. Go down the Hawks here in the 5th. So at the end of 5, it remains 5-3. College of Central Florida, CCF Patriots over your HCC Hawks here on Stream Live Tampa.
The wind kicking up a little bit, little palm tree action jumping out onto the field.
Number 9, Nicholas Calero.
Top of the order now for the Patriots here in the top of the 6th. Number 9, Calero, second baseman.
New pitcher in for the in the game for the HCC Hogs, Jared Wingo, former Plain City Raider. He was the player of the game on Friday for HCC. He got the win in relief. I think he hit 2 1/3 innings. Shut down Santa Fe.
Fine job of mental relief.
Fastball driven into right center. Off the bat of Calero for a leadoff single for the Patriots. It'll bring up third baseman Matt Cedarberg. He is 1 for 3 on the day and a single in the first. He's been their big bat coming into the game at 2 home runs, 7 RBIs.
Ball lifted to straightaway center field, pretty deep. Right in front of the track. Mella for the out.
First pitch swinging, 1 out. 1 out here in the 6th, 5-3. CF Patriots over your HCC Hawks. As you're watching HCC Hawk home baseball games
Number 13.
exclusively live streamed on Stream Live Tampa.
This is our left fielder, Useche, from Caracas, Venezuela.
Yes, Useche. Breaking ball, hits, strike.
Thanks again to a viewer who gave us that pronunciation.
Tristan? Is it Tristan?
It was Tristan, as we murdered it for 3 innings.
Oof. He had no chance. I think we were butchering it, flaying it. Top 6 here in Tampa. Wingo misses high.
Good fastball on the inner half for strike 2. One out with a runner on first. 1 ball, 2 strikes to Useche. Wingo's pitch.
Can't hold back his swing. Gets help from the base umpire, and I don't think he really needed it. Great pitch, up and in by Wingo. Gets Useche to strike out. Second time on the day. Now 2 outs here in the 6th. See if Wingo can a little stopgap here in the next few innings for the Hawks like he did on Friday against Santa Fe. First baseman Jesselyn Whitehead coming up for CF Patriots. 1 for 3 on the day. Had a base hit to lead off the last inning that the Hawks got out of. Pitch inside, way inside, misses. 1-0. Jared Wingo, freshman out of Plant City High School, East Hillsborough County.
The Raiders.
The Raiders. Head coach Mike Fryrear, big supporter of Stream Live Tampa. A lot of those coaches out in East Hillsborough County that we know, great people. Former Brandon and Riverview head coach Matt Stahlbalmer. We saw him last Tuesday. He's part of TNXL Academy. Butch Valdez at Durant. I think he's been a Cougar head man for 12, 13 years.
Former Publix co-worker Butch Valdez.
Yeah, good dude, good dude. Chris Wilkin at Bloomingdale High School. He's been there a long time. He's been there double-digit years. We mentioned Kennedy Durant earlier at Leonard. Hopper in the gap. Nice stop by Aguilla. It's like they're playing on the old vet right there.
No doubt.
I mean, those are high hops. That's an infield hit for Whitehead. Calero will advance to second. So it'll be first and second, 2 outs here in the 6th. Right fielder Trey Hondras. 0 for 2 in the day. Walked in the 4th and ended up scoring.
And has the defensive play of the game.
Yes, he does.
Keeping the lead for the CF Patriots at 5-3.
And Hondras drives that one, and it's just still carrying in the left center. 1 hop in over, which is a good thing for the Hawks because that was easily going to score 2 runs. But on the ground rule double, Whitehead will be forced to stop at third. It'll score Calero.
That could be a huge run right there.
Yeah, everything's now 6-3 6-3 CF, College of Central Florida. The Patriots coming down the 3-0 ball club from Ocala, just up 75. Head coach Marty Smith, great baseball man here in the state of Florida. So your HCC Hawks are now back down 6-3 here in the 6th. Wingo's going to try to really keep it at 6-3 now. He's got 2 runners in scoring position behind him. This is high and outside on catcher Kyler Holtgren.
Holmgren, who has some viewers from Minnesota watching today.
Yes. Minnesota. Lifts one high into right field. Thomas is under it.
He'll have room.
Let's see if that run that had the potential run that was going to score.
He was scored, no doubt, but the old
On the
ground rule
double. We'll see if how that comes into play later in the game. But 1 run right there in the 6th for the Patriots. 2 runners left. 6-3. CF Patriots now lead your HCC Hawks. As we're in the middle of the 6th here, I want to do a quick shout out to head coach Mike Gottman. Was the head football coach at Durant High School. He was there for 17 years, and he recently left for the same position at East Bay High School, his former home. I want to thank Coach Gottman, all he's done for me at Durant, and for what he did for that athletic department. And we're going to try to get Coach Gottman, once he kind of gets settled into his new position at East Bay, and get him on a show here soon, and talk about his time at Durant and his opportunity at East Bay to take over for former head coach Frank LaRosa, who left the East Bay football program to join BSN Sports, which a lot of former high school coaches do, to supply equipment to high school athletic departments in the area. But wanted to just give a big shout out to head coach Mike Gottman and wish him best of luck down at East Bay after 17 years at Durant. So we're going to the bottom of the 6th. Right there, caught the last fly ball to end the top of the 6th. Right fielder Jason Thomas will lead off for HCC. It'll be the 8-9-1 in the lineup. Thomas, Aguila, and Maya, assuming no pinch hitters. As your HCC Hawks are down 6-3. Bottom of the 6th here in Tampa, Florida. You're watching HCC Hawk home baseball games exclusively live streamed on Stream Live Tampa. It's myself, Jim Delaney, and my partner here, Mikey Paris.
Beautiful Monday.
Yes, it is. Monday after an NFC Championship game win for the Tampa Bay Buccaneers that we called last week.
Absolutely.
We said play both dogs, both money lines. If you played just those 2, you would have made money. Okay, so Jason Thomas, right fielder, leading off for the Hawks as they find themselves down 6-3. Bunts on a low and inside pitch, pops it out to the catcher. Not really the optimal pitch to bunt, but I get he's trying to generate runners and get aggressive. Shortstop Alex Aguila will come up.
That's a base hit right back up the box.
Base hit up the gut. It'll get the Hawks a runner that they sorely need, as it'll go to the top of the lineup. Center fielder Adrian Maya.
Now batting, number 4, Adrian Maya.
Maya homered last at bat.
Yes, he did. Hit a 2-run bomb, got the Hawks back into it. They've since given up another run to fall behind 3 runs as we're in the bottom of the 6th. 1 out, runner at first. 6-3 Patriots. Runner goes, swing and a miss, no throw. As Holtgren lost his footing a little bit behind the dish. So Gila steals second. Count goes to 0-2 on Maya. Got some sticks coming up behind him. This would be a good inning for the Hawks to get another run, 2, or maybe even tie it.
Aggressive base running, down 3. Stays out of the double play, though.
That's it. So Gila now in scoring position at 2.
Chestnut still on the hill.
Chestnut, thank you. Chestnut with the pitch for the Patriots, just misses outside. 2-2. Here works that count back. He was down 0-2. High fastball gets Maya swinging at it. 2 outs.
Now batting, number 9.
Looks so good coming up there. You just can't resist sometimes.
Left fielder Benji Gilbert coming up 0 for 2 on the day. 0 for 3, excuse me. They got to get this run in. Hawks got to get this run in to stay within 2. Hawks down 3, bottom of the 6 here in Tampa. Foul back into the fence. That one didn't stick in the fence, Mikey.
Hades okay.
That's fantastic.
I don't know why that particular line has always stuck with me.
I don't know. I
mean, there's 1,000 things to quote from that movie, but that one's always stuck with me.
Oh, misses outside.
Chestnut.
On the swing. Chestnut looked good after giving up that base hit. Back-to-back strikeouts to close out the 6th.
Folks, I'm going to turn it over to Jim Delaney for the rest of the way. I appreciate you listening. Just got to go do a little training for a job at the Super Bowl. Well, we'll see you in 2 weeks. Stream Live Tampa. Thank you.
Thank you, Mikey. As we go to the 7th. Here in Tampa, you're watching HCC Hawk home baseball games on Stream Live Tampa as the visiting team from the College of Central Florida, the Patriots, up in Ocala. Thank you, Mikey. He'll lead off as we get to the 7th here. Leading off is J.C. Mendez, I believe, yes. The center fielder for the Patriots. Jared Wingo still in the game for HCC. As we go to the 7th, 6-3 Patriots. Mendez 2 for 3 today. Double and a single, and he's got a run scored. Foul that one off down the third base line. Wingo misses in the dirt outside, gets away from Vi. So the count goes to 3-1 on Mendez. Patriots have a 6-3 lead, leading off the top of the 7th here. Pitch in there for a strike. Full count. Wingo can keep this at a 3-run lead for the Patriots, and he give his Hawks a chance to battle back here in the last 3 at bats. But right now we're top at 7. Leadoff batter is J.C. Mendez, center fielder for the CF Patriots. Mendez fouls that straight back over our heads. Count stays at full. Oops. So it's just me, folks, for the rest of the game, as Mikey started off our live stream, and usually the two of us are up here. But Mikey's got a gig getting ready for the Super Bowl. He's going to work the Super Bowl security coming up in a couple of weeks across the street, Raymond James Stadium. He's got some work to do today, but that's a called third strike from Wingo in the outside corner to lead off the 7th. So first out, big out for Wingo. As HEC is down 6-3. 7th inning here in Tampa.
Garrett Wallace.
DH Garrett Wallace coming up for the Patriots. He had a 2-run single back in the 4th. He's 2 for 3 in the day. First pitch misses from Wingo. So one out here in the 7th. 6-3 Patriot lead over your HCC Hawks. As Wingo falls behind 2-1 on Garrett Wallace. Gets that one, gets him swinging on that one, so it's 2-2. Ball outside, good stop by Vi, misses, doesn't get him fishing. Full count now on Wallace. Payoff pitch, gets out in front of that one, pops that one up down the third base foul line. Fitzgerald fought that son a little bit. Catches it for the second out. Shortstop Carlos Gonzalez coming up. Number 9 hitter for the Patriots.
Carlos Gonzalez.
Got him 0 for 3. Scored a run back in the 4th. As the CF Patriots have a 6-3 lead here in the 7th. Over the HEC Hawks, and a little nubber down the. It goes off of Gonzalez's foot. Foul ball. So Wingo, so far so good here in the 7th. First 2 batters are retired. As we have Carlos Gonzalez, shortstop for the Patriots, coming up. Swings at a high fastball, falls behind 0-2. So it's be a good quick inning for Wingo for his Hawks. He can get Gonzalez to get out, make it 1-2-3 here in the 7th. He gets him on a high heater. 2 strikeouts there, 3 in the game for Wingo. Does his job in the 7th, keeps the Patriots at bay. Still 6-3 CF, College of Central Florida. Patriots leading your HCC Hawks as we go to the 7th inning stretch here in Tampa.
Recollection of history in the making during the
As we go to the bottom of the 7th, leadoff batter here in this inning will be DH Nico Montez for the Hawks. 1 for 2 in the day, walk, a base hit. It's 1-1 now on Montez. Hawks down, your HGC Hawks down 6-3 here as we go to the bottom of the 7th. Montez leading off. Looks like Chestnut is still in the game for the Patriots. That'd be Ben Chestnut on the hill. Nico Montez at the plate. 6-3 Patriots. Behind the plate for College of Central Florida is Kyler Holtgren, redshirt sophomore. Hope that answers your question, Coach Chaco. Joe Chaco, that messaged us or commented on our feed on Facebook. That's who that is, Kyler Holtgren.
Now batting, number 5, Hunter Fitzgerald.
As Montez goes down swinging. That brings the plate cleanup hitter Hunter Fitzgerald for HCC with 1 out here in the bottom of the 7th. Hawks down 6-3. Fitzgerald is 1 for 3 in the day, to base hit back in the 3rd. Heart of the order coming up here in the 7th. Good time for HCC to get back in this game, maybe tie it 3-4-5. First hitter struck out. Montez, now Fitzgerald up. Valdez on deck. As Chestnut falls behind 3-0. Chestnut gets that one in. So 3-1. Swing and miss on that one. Count goes full. Chestnut takes a little off, gets Fitz going, or swinging on that one. 2 strikeouts in this inning for Chestnut, 4 in a row, 4 batters in a row. Now 2 outs, bottom of the 7, 6-3 Patriots. We got 2 outs now, bottom of the 7th. First baseman Mikey Valdez coming up. He had a double that scored, that he ended up scoring on, back in the 2nd. He's 1 for 3 on the day. And the Hawks are starting to run out of outs here, as that big swooping deuce gets Valdez to pop out to short right field. A nice sliding diving catch by Andres. So they go 1-2-3 in the 7th. Do the Hawks. They find themselves down 6-3 still, as we will go to the 8th. We're watching HEC Hawk home baseball games exclusively live streamed on Stream Live Tampa. All right, as we hit to the 8th inning, lead off, it'll be the top of the order for the CF Patriots as they have a 6-3 lead here in Tampa over your HEC Hawks. Second baseman Nicholas Calero. New pitcher in the game for HEC, Mitchell Leroy, Freedom High School product, I believe. Yep. So he'll come in the 8th to relieve Jared Wingo. Actually had a pretty stellar outing, even gave up 1 run. Kept CF at bay as the Patriots have a 6-3 lead here in the top of the 8th in Tampa. You're watching HCC home baseball games on, so I just broke my pen, on Stream Live Tampa on Facebook, YouTube, Twitter, and Twitch. Right back up the gut behind Leroy. Base hit. Second base hit of the game for Calero. And the Patriots have the leadoff batter on. That'll bring up third baseman Matt Cedarberg.
At Cedarberg.
I want to thank Davidson Piguero for your comments on Facebook. And yes, Coach Chaco, that is Hunter Fitzgerald at third base for HCC. Breaking ball misses. So 6-3. College of Central Florida Patriots from Ocala, Florida. Come down 75 to face Javi Miranda's HCC Hawks, who now find themselves in trouble here in the 8th. There's a base hit there by Cedarberg to right. His second of the game. Makes it first and second. Nobody out on new pitcher Mitchell Leroy.
Number 13, Miguel Useche.
So we got left fielder Miguel Useche. Got it right. Coming up here for the Patriots. I paused a little bit because I was watching head coach Marty Smith for the CF Patriots come out and talk to the batter, which I found a little odd, but it was no big deal to the umpires. So the base coaches stayed in their boxes, and head coach Marty Smith came out and talked to the batter. And the first pitch to be before this pitch, Useche had fake bunt. Now the actual pitch by Leroy is in the just outside for a ball. So top of the 8th, 6-3 Patriots, first and second. Nobody out, and they are threatening again here in Tampa over the host HCC Hawks. Pitch by Leroy, misses outside. 2-0. That one will be in there on the outside corner, 2-1. I think fellow native Ohioan watching, Roger Nero. He's still watching. I see that he followed us and liked this stream. Roger, thanks for your support. We can talk more about this stuff down the road here. Payoff pitch by Leroy. Up a little bit, fisted him. Little hopper, falls in front of. Oh, that was an interesting play. That ball was kind of in no man's land for the runner at first. Didn't know whether to stop. Hole could be caught. Second baseman Marin let it go for HCC. Started to look like he was going to underhand it to the first baseman for an out, and then switched and tried to get the lead runner who had to hole initially, and then throws it away. So it bounces past the third baseman, went over the fence. So 1 run scores
Number 30, Jesse
in Calero. Cedarburg will advance to third as the ball went over the fence. And the batter, Useche, will go to second on that error by Marin. Now HCC is really in a hole. They find themselves down 4 runs again for the second time. 7-3 here in the 8th. Infield's playing in. And the Patriots have runners at second and third. Leroy throws that. And Whitehead, the first baseman for the Patriots, fouls it off. Whitehead is 2 for 4 in the day. A couple base hits in the 5th and the 6th. And we're here in the 8th. 7-3 CF Patriots. That pitch is fouled back again. Now 0-2. It's all about damage control here for HCC. Down 7-3 in the 8th. And the Patriots have 2 runners in scoring position again. That is just fouled down the third base line. Oh, 0-2. Leroy needs a pop-up or a strikeout badly. There were over 1,500 people reached to this live stream being shared on Facebook alone. We haven't been able to check the numbers on YouTube or Twitter yet, but we will after the game like we normally do. But we're seeing 1,500 already reached. So you have a business to advertise, this place to do it, because people are watching. You can always contact us directly. You can call us, it goes right to me, or you can email us. Either myself or Javier can get back to you about some sponsorship packages that we have for HUC home baseball games here in Stream Live Tampa. Back to the action. Pitch by Leroy just misses. Thank everybody watching on YouTube. Thomas McBride saying it's a balmy 24 degrees up in Wisconsin. So we got Minnesota and Wisconsin covered. As people watching this up in those 2 states in January, and it's in the mid-70s here, guys. That ball is fouled away. 2-2 on Whitehead. No outs. 7-3. CF Patriots lead. And Pedro Lopez, yes it is. It is right across the street, this ballpark from Raymond James Stadium, and it's majestic looking. And it'll just get better over the next 2 weeks as Super Bowl 55 will be played there on February 7th. And that ball is drilled down the third base line and foul. Leroy is going to try to put Whitehead away. By with a good stop outside. It is now full. Top of 8. 7-3. CF Patriots out of Ocala. Down here in Tampa facing your HEC Hawks. And gets the call in the outside corner. It's a big strikeout there by Leroy. First out of the 8th with 2 runners in scoring position. Patriots already up 7-3.
Number 10, Trey Honduras.
Right fielder Trey Honduras coming up. 1 for 3 in the day with a walk, a run scored. He had a double back in the 6th. Appreciate everybody retweeting and liking us on Twitter. We can see that happening. We've got YouTube up in front of us here a little bit. Trying to check Facebook as well. We got 1 out here in the 8th. Just catches the outside corner. There's another strike, 0-2. Mitchell Leroy trying to get out of his own jam. It happened under his watch. Here in the 8th, see what he can do. Tondros fouls that one back. Still 0-2. 1 out, runners at second and third for CF. Leroy throws that one inside its turn, line drive to right. Plenty deep enough to get the runner home from third. That'll be the second out, but a productive out. That'll score Cedarburg. They'll now make it 8-3 Patriots. Useche will advance to third as well on that fly ball. Actually, a hard line drive to right. That'll bring up catcher Kyler Holtgren. So 2 more runs here in the 8th for the Patriots. It's now 8-3 lead over the HEC Hawks. And it's now 2 outs. Runner at, did that fall? First and third, excuse me. Now it's bases loaded.
Number 17, Garrett Wallace.
As Holtgren gets hit by pitch. Center fielder J.C. Mendez comes up. So we got bases loaded, 2 outs, 1-0. So 1-1 on Mendez. Mitchell Leroy is just going to try to keep this at a 5-run lead, 8-3. Central Florida Patriots 3-0 in the season, trying to go to 4-0. Leroy misses outside as the sun is going down. Again, this is HEC Hawk home baseball games exclusively live streamed on Stream Live Tampa. They play all their home games here at the Community Park Complex on George M. Steinbrenner Field, Community Park Complex, or on the grounds of the spring training home of the New York Yankees. And there's no lights on this actual field here. So all of the games are going to be day games, of course, whether it's Monday, Wednesday, Friday, or Saturday. They're the days that they play. And this time of year, until the time change, it gets to be about, what, 5:40? Yep, 5:45. And it starts getting a little dark. I will say it'll look darker on your screen than it is actually here, but we can tell that the sun is going down and that we're in the late innings. So full count now, 2 outs, bases loaded, runners are going to be going on the pitch. It's Mendez going to try to bust this one even wider open, as it is an 8-3 Patriot lead. And that's a big strikeout by Mitchell Leroy, and he's got a big let's go coming out of him. But 2 more runs in that inning for the Patriots. 8-3 CF. They left 3 on. They got 2. It's now 5-run Patriot lead as we go into the middle of the 8th. As we're watching Stream Live Tampa. So as we go to the bottom of the 8th, Hawks and like I said, I forget. As we come to the bottom of the 8th, leading off for the Hawks will be catcher Cam Vi. 0 for 3 in the day, reached on an error back in the 3rd. The Hawks are down 5 runs, 8-3. Looks like Chestnut is still in the game for CF. He lifts that one into left. Easy play for the left fielder, Miguel Orseche. One up, one down.
Up to bat, number 13, Mikey Loren.
Second baseman Mikey Moran now up with 1 out here in the bottom of the 8th. 5-run deficit for the Hawks. They need base runners badly. Marin 1 for 3 in the day, had an RBI single back in the 2nd to get the first run across the board for the Hawks. As Chestnut misses that one in the dirt. 1-1. I thank Mr. Leroy for your nice compliment, saying great job, guys. We appreciate that. That one misses. 2-1. Chestnut versus Marin. And that one hits. 2-2 on Marin. Bottom of the 8th, 5-run lead for the Patriots. We're losing sunlight here. Wow. Movement on that pitch was nasty.
Now batting, number 2, Jason Thomas.
So that'll bring up the right fielder. It'll bring up the right fielder, Jason Thomas. 1 for 3 in the day, had an RBI scored on it back in the 4th. Pops that one up to the shortstop, and it is a quick 3 up, 3 down. Chestnut's been gold out of the pen for the Patriots. We will head to the last inning, the 9th inning, and it's 8-3. Central Florida Patriots leading your HCC Hawks here on Stream Live Tampa. And it looks like they are going to call it because of sunlight. Okay, we're not going to head to the last inning. So a final here from Tampa. As they played 8 innings, they were losing some sunlight here. And final score from Tampa, 8-3 Central Florida Patriots over the HCC Hawks. Some of the coaches are shaking hands and just fist bumping and stuff with masks on and everything, doing what they have to do guideline-wise, and make sure these boys are playing. Patriots advanced to 4-0 in a season. Your HCC Hawks fall to 1-2. We will be back here in 2 weeks from today for a doubleheader against, I believe it's Pasco Hernando State College, and we are 99% sure we are going to be doing girls and boys doubleheader basketball, high school basketball, this Wednesday night, Bloomingdale at Durant. And for Jim Delaney and the now absent Mikey Paris and Cavrier Nunez, thank you for watching Stream Live Tampa.